Go, turn
I'm
around.
not the tech.
There we go. Oh, that's perfect. I can see you guys just perfect.
Oh, Devin's on there.
That's perfect. Who?
Devin.
Oh, Devin's here. Hi, Devin. Haven't all weekend long. That's beautiful. So, hi everybody. I'm going to start my video here. It says I'm waiting. What am I waiting for? Oh, here it
Remember,
comes.
it's gotta be a...
There we go. Thank you. That's my Black password. Perfect. All right, we're here. Look, we're all on the same bench this year. Last year we did this remotely, or StreamYard or whatever. And Brandy couldn't get on.
Yeah, I couldn't get on.
But now look, we're sitting at the same bench together.
Yeah, if I have the connection issue, I don't know what to say, because then...
Yeah, well, we did have a connection issue, and you already fixed it, because we're in the hotel, and we had to get hooked up to the Wi-Fi for everything to work. My phone, my computer, so I can look at the chat and all that good stuff. Okay, we're all connected.
Connected.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
good.
How are you? So yes, we're at the retreat, and we're having fun, hanging out.
Oh my gosh.
We're actually getting stuff done.
We
I
are.
am.
We're getting stuff done. We're having a good time. It's been good. So we have a lot yet to do today. We're going to do our live. Angie's going to go live. We're going to play some euchre.
Try to.
And then, the sad part will come.
The leaving.
The packing up and putting our stuff away and cleaning up.
It goes by too fast.
It really does go fast.
Too fast.
These retreats are awesome. They're so much fun, but they do go fast. They really go fast. So anyhow, who all is here besides Devin? Lynn's here. Now, funny. Look behind my head. If you look behind my head through the window there, that room, you.
Who's that?
Lynn's there.
There's Lynn. That's her room, right behind us. Lynn and her roommate are, door buddies with Angie and I, and we keep joking that we're going to just knock on the door and open it up so we can break in their room or something. It's hilarious. Anyhow, so Lynn's back there. Sherry, hello, and Judy. And another Sherry. We have a couple Sherrys here. Deborah's here. Hi, Deborah. How you doing? Paula. And Paula. Did I see Paula and Paula? Who else? Dawn's here. Let's see. Who else?
Is Joe here?
Who?
Joe?
Joe, did he
I
set
don't
up the
know.
room?
Patty?
No,
Not
that's...
that one.
No,
Not that.
That's Lee.
That's
Lee
Lee.
doesn't come to my set.
Oh,
set up
he's
my
got
room.
it.
We're going to have to get Lee over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't come set
He's
up
gonna have to
my
set up
rooms.
treats.
I know, right?
That is a good job.
So, yeah. Garden Craft is here. Jeanette is here. Who else? The diamond painting accountant is here. Jamie and Stephanie. Joe Atwood is here.
Hi, Joe.
Is here.
Patty's here. That's who we, you know what, Patty, we were talking about you, were your ears burning. We were talking about Titania and Oberon.
I love
and she
Titania.
won that as a prize.
Nice,
And so,
nice.
yeah.
Linda's here, Catherine, Molly's here, and Molly's downstairs at the retreat somewhere. Hi, Sandy. How's Sandy? Sherilyn's Crafty Corner is here. Becca is here. Gina and Troy.
Hey,
Hi, Troy.
Gina.
You guys know Troy?
No.
Oh, okay. You said it like you knew Troy. I don't know Troy.
No, I was just saying a couple of names each
Hi,
time.
Troy.
Ones I haven't heard.
Jeanette's waving at us. Wave, Jeanette.
Hey,
Hi,
Jeanette.
Jeanette.
Mwah.
Yvonne's here. I saw Yvonne earlier. Somebody was talking to Yvonne.
Yes, I was talking to Yvonne.
Chit-chat. Emma and Marion's here. GMR is here.
Wanda.
Stephanie. Andrea. Hi, Andrea. Andrea, we miss you. Joe is here.
Oh, Joe, yeah.
Hi, Joe is here. Oh.
Wouldn't be the same without Joe.
No, we gotta have Joe.
Joe.
Shawana.
Shawana. You can't say her name without doing it that way. Shawana.
Shawana.
No,
I don't.
Come on, say, just try it with me.
I don't do
Shawana.
Shawana. Kathy. Princess Vampire.
Oh,
Hi, Princess Vampire.
hi. That's a new one.
Welcome. Let's let's see, Christopher.
Oh, Christopher.
Yeah, we're in trouble now, Christopher's here.
Be good, Christopher.
That's right.
us.
Nancy's here, Sue's here, all right.
Hey, Sue.
So we got lots of people here.
We miss you, Sue.
Yeah,
We
miss
do.
Sue too.
We miss you,
Yep,
Sue.
Sue didn't make it to the retreat this year, we missed her too. So we've been having a blast, so it's been a lot of fun. We've been working on Craftably's because it is the month of Craftably Craze.
That's right.
We've been crazing.
Try.
No, wait, you eat craisins. That's not, no.
Are those
Ever
things
had-
that are
ever had a
cranberry
craisin?
raisin thingy or another?
They're
Is it just dried cranberries?
I like craisins.
Craisins are good.
Then I've had them. If they're dried cranberries, if there's something else, I don't know.
You know what's funny is that I know a lady who works at the Craisin factory.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Hi Brenda, Brenda's here.
Hey, Brenda.
Okay, pardon the boys running around back there. It's
It's
not like last year when I was doing it web live and we had people up on the balcony hollering down at us.
Some
and wondering what we
interesting,
were doing.
some interesting comments. all
And we
about.
had Berta that was
Oh, wow.
doing her bird thing, yeah. So it's just the three of us right now in our quiet little cove here. My room is right back there. So I did go live from a little cove like this last year,
It was slightly
but it
different.
was not where I was staying. This time I'm actually staying in the cove. So this is like my home here.
There you go.
Yeah. But anyhow, we've been working on our Craftably's. We've gotten some progress and we brought them with us.
We
So we're
did.
gonna show you what we've done. So who would like to go first?
Go, Brandy, show and
Go,
tell.
Brandy, go, Brandy.
Okay, now look, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, no, I have not gotten as much done as I was supposed to, or wanted
She
to.
was a social butterfly.
I was a social butterfly, but I did get 2 sections completed. Can you-
And, oh, look at how pretty that
It's
looks
gorgeous.
in the camera. Look
I
She's
at
know.
that.
making me want
Look at
that.
that.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's so pretty.
I love this one.
I have watched
That is
her do
beautiful.
that. and it's
I'm just gonna hold it
gorgeous.
like this,
That is beautiful.
because it also covers up my.
And you're not doing anything special.
No,
to it.
I have
It's
not.
Just how it came.
I have not added anything to this. All the ABs and the rhinestones that are there are what come with the kit.
Yeah, that's
I have
perfect.
not bloomed
Love
it up any. It's already
It's
blown.
gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. And then Kara's.
I've made more progress at this retreat than I have at any other retreat I've been to because I've
I'm in love.
I've been productive. I've been productive.
have.
And again, this is the same. No additives or preservatives. No added stuff. So this is my sitting on a sunflower. I've gotten far, but not as far as I wanted, but
Somehow
my
yours
God.
is like looking washed out or something.
Hold on. Oh, I'm so sorry.
whoa.
Nothing like
plastic
a
face.
plastic to the
Plastic
face.
face.
Yeah, let's see.
Plastic.
We got a little delay, so let's see how that,
Better.
yeah,
Okay.
it's gorgeous.
Yes.
The colors are just beautiful in this. The oranges are so vibrant and the yellows, it's beautiful. I'm glad I got that one. I'm
Yes.
so glad
I gotta
got
get it.
that
I didn't
one.
get it.
I have loved every minute of working on this.
Okay.
Just, it's around and it's, yeah.
And can I just say, I am
You love
obsessed
the plastic.
with this flipping plastic.
How's it feel when you get smacked in the face with it?
Well, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I will,
It's all right.
I need to get, because that way it
Funny. Hello, Brenda. The yellow and oranges are
I'm gonna second
gorgeous. They're beautiful. Okay, Joe, congratulations. You finished your Craftably, Joe.
Oh, nice.
Woo!
I saw that. I sat this morning. So we had a little breakfast this morning with another special person who came to see us, which was Pam from
Yeah.
Pam's Diamond Painting. And we had breakfast together and
Oh.
stuff. And after breakfast, and we were sitting like in the lobby, I was like, ladies, I have to go number these comments for our live, for our giveaway. I'm like, 1, 2. I'm like 40, and they're like 40. I'm like,
Yes, the whole
I
time
just
she's doing
kept
it, ladies, I'm
going,
at 40.
Numbering. There was a lot. Anyhow, there was a lot. So I got to see all of your pictures today and your progresses and all that kind of stuff. Hello, Jess. And you guys did a great job. Great job. It was so fun to look at those and see some of your work and people who finished and how beautiful they are. As you know, we all love Craftably.
Yes, we do.
And I have permission to tell everyone. Order number 2 is in port. Yes! Woo! right? So that means it will be getting off that boat and onto some trucks to head to Craftably. And let me tell you, lovely, gorgeous, beautiful stuff in this next order.
Yes.
Absolutely gorgeous. All right, Brandy, I think you have my painting over there.
Oh,
Is
yes,
it
I do.
beside the wall over there?
If it's inside the box.
Yes, yes.
I've loved
Yeah,
watching
thank you, 'cause I
Mindy
have
work
that-
on this one.
It has.
Yeah,
been
now I want this
gorgeous.
one too. See, this is the only
I know.
bad thing.
I got this one.
And
I
that
got
one,
it.
I'm afraid you'll have to wait because it sold out.
I know.
I ordered it before it sold
I know.
out, so I'm
So
excited.
it's
I'm gonna
sold
help
out.
you unroll
and
it.
It's beautiful.
Oh my God, you've done a fabulous job. Okay.
It's beautiful.
I didn't want,
Just,
hold it up, okay.
Yeah. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
I want you to go with
And
plastic.
look what I did.
It's gorgeous.
I got 2.5. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Wait. No, that's the wrong one.
Wrong way,
Yeah,
yeah.
that, I'm sorry.
We got it.
Brandon's got it.
Randy's
There
got
it
it.
is. There it is. I got halfway. Woo-hoo.
Woo! Look at me go. Go, Mindy. Go, Magda.
Halfway. Right? I know. So I did just a small embellishment, just a small. So this one came with these big rhinestones for the berries. It has 4 or 5 ABs. All I did was I added some white pearls because there's these big hunks of snow, and I added a few silent sparklers like for the lantern. And then I had all the stars on his hat done and realized, oh, that would be pretty in rhinestone. Yeah, so I did that. But it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And I started Christmas in July.
Sorry, we're tilting it back. I want to look at it.
I started
Isn't that
Christmas in
gorgeous?
July today on
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
That's my canvas for the July event too.
And what I love about this one is it's one of the most detailed gnome. It's just a beautiful gnome painting. You know, a lot of gnome paintings. I love gnomes, and they're whimsical and fun. I just love this scene because it's got deep. I mean, it's Christmassy and
It's
just
beautiful.
Oh, there's a little
It's
bunny
beautiful.
in the
stocking.
Okay.
I know, yeah. And so all the little animals are popping out. There's a little bird down in the bushes. and
There's a
it's
big
just
bird in the bush.
gorgeous.
Where?
Yep, there's 2 birds in the bush.
I love the sage
Yeah.
green in the
Yeah,
bushes.
It's so
really
pretty. It's fun to work on, super fun to work on.
Now, did the big red?
The big red ones came with it.
Ah,
So these
so
right
you
here?
got
Yeah.
some special drills in this
Those
one.
came with it.
Ah,
Yeah, look at that right
nice.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the reds, the berries are all a red, like a larger red faceted,
Pretty
and
cool.
those
Can't
came
wait.
with it.
I can't wait to do mine.
It's
Yay.
gorgeous. Yeah, somebody said that Adrian posted a picture of one. They're gonna start putting out their sneaks.
Yeah.
They're gonna start showing you what's in this next order. So you have seen one, if you follow along in their group or on Instagram or wherever, you've seen the first one they're sneaking for us. And Adrian, I think he said he did it because it was his birthday.
Birthday.
That's what he
was
said.
doing a birthday surprise for
Yeah.
everybody.
It was really a surprise because I like it.
They're
I know.
beautiful. There's 2 that have my name all over them already. I'm like, did somebody say Jackson's here? Somebody say Jackson. Jackson, if you're here.
Hi,
come find
Jackson.
me. So yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, I love the special stuff they add to it.
Yeah.
Hello, Vicky's Crafting.
I don't see that very often.
I do have to say sorry.
For
So I was, if you are the person who did end up winning week 3, I got a stern talking to because I didn't do it like I was supposed to. I didn't do it before the retreat, but it is up now. Luckily, my sweet Mindy, ever so gently reminded me,
A gentle reminder.
a gentle reminder, that I didn't get smacked. That was a good thing.
Like Randy whacked me in the face with a plastic. Okay. Just kidding.
But it is up, if you have not checked to see if you are the week 3 winner.
There's video. Video for week 3. Yep. It's been a blast. Hope we do it again.
Of
Yes.
course.
Next
Annual
year,
event,
and
absolutely.
We'll just keep rolling with Craftably events, right? It's
Couldn't
Exactly.
have it any other way.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So be looking for them to post that they have their new stuff up, and you know you'll hear it from us. We'll be telling you
Yes.
when it's here and it's ready to go by. Run, go get it, right?
Yep.
I don't know if they're gonna do something similar to what they did last time, like they listed a portion,
Yeah.
and then a few days later they listed another portion, and then another portion, and they alternated times and stuff, so everybody had an opportunity if you were in a different time zone or something like that.
I liked how they did it.
I
It kind
did
of gave
too.
everyone a chance, and they really
Yeah.
wanted to make sure that they had the items
Yes.
in hand before they
And
listed
it
them.
helped them with their shipping. They
It
could
did.
ship the first bunch and get those out, and then a couple days later, they do some more orders.
Just follow, if you follow them on Instagram, Facebook, I mean, they always put their updates as to how they're
Yeah.
doing it, what they're gonna do.
Make sure you join the group on Facebook.
And I really hope that y'all purchased during this past month.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh, the prizes.
I
are
know I
amazing.
made a purchase.
Yes, because in June, they decided to do a big giveaway in June, kind of to coincide with Craftably Craze and all that. So they had a big giveaway going. All you needed to do was purchase. I think Michael had told me that they're gonna try to do their prizes by like about a week, give them some time to get all their data, get all their purchases and all of that stuff, and then they'll start announcing their winners. So they were gracious enough to give
Yes.
us two $50 gift cards to give to you, right? To give to you.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. How many new images? It's 6, 7, something like that.
I don't
6 or
remember.
7.
I remember it was like,
I know.
I thought it was 6.
Might be 7, 6. It's in that neighborhood.
I know that there was a lot more of them that I wanted than I was like.
I know. There's absolutely beautiful, beautiful stuff in there. Yeah. So fun, fun, fun. Do I want to go see the fireworks with Jackson? Jackson, I would love to see fireworks with you, honey.
Brandy and I will be seeing fireworks driving home through Houston on the 4th of July.
You will
So
So long
see
as
it
we
in
don't-
the car on 4th of July. Heather.
So long as we don't see the wrong kind of fireworks.
exactly.
Oh.
Hopefully, we'll be home by dark that night.
Yeah,
We
these
can only
ladies,
hope.
these ladies have been, they've been all over the place. And they're coming here from Texas was completely different than what we did when Dale and I came back from Texas, and then you ended up, I don't know, a couple sketchy places.
Some quite interesting.
Or, yes, please avoid downtown Memphis. Just
Oh,
don't.
downtown
But we
Memphis.
saw Graceland.
We touched the gates.
Yeah.
Kara was illegally parked in a construction zone, but we touched the gates. I was bound and determined I was going to
Did somebody come
Graceland.
and tell you?
No,
No,
there were other
it was
people
just
there
talk.
too.
The construction workers had left, it was late in the day, so they had left their stuff, but they left all the cones out. So I just conveniently made a parking space within the cones. We knew we were illegally parked, it was evident.
Kara's good at that, because when I met Kara in Texas at the Space Center, she's like, I'm just parked up front in a space that's not a parking space, she'll see me.
Uh-huh. Well, I wanted her to see me, and the parking lot was full. I had to be parked conveniently so Minnie could find me. I mean,
I'm just like, that's how people in Texas drive.
I was manning my car. I was in the car, so I could move quickly in case the red lights came on or anything.
So we're driving through the parking lot, and I was like, oh, 6-foot tall blonde.
There you go.
That's Kara. There she is, easy to spot. In
But
a
I
non-parking
think-
spot.
I think our GPS just wanted to go on a very interesting
Wild
road
goose
trip.
chase.
GPSs love to do that. They love to take you some convoluted way. So what I have learned from people here at the retreat is if you use your GPS that as part of your car,
Okay.
and you plug it into your car, the car GPS will take you certain ways.
I can
Okay.
see that.
And if you use a phone with your GPS on your phone, like through Google Maps on your phone, it does something completely different.
Well, we had two different phones, and at points our
Did it tell you
GPSs were.
different things?
Mhm.
Interesting.
Mine was very, I was like, what? This is telling me go this, and telling me go
It
this.
was-
Just go one way or the other.
We were
Yeah.
driving in circles through a neighborhood. I swear we were driving in circles. But we finally made our way and
That's
found
funny.
Yeah, I think the
Other
worst one
side.
was that we almost just pulled into someone's
driveway.
So that
Hope
Kara
they didn't
didn't
bring a
fall asleep.
shotgun out.
Just be like, can we just we're
Just
just gonna
sleep
sleep
here
in the
for
car.
a few
We
hours.
won't murder your family, we promise.
That's funny. That's funny.
We're just crackers.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to share about what's been going on, your experiences? what
It's
you've
been
doing?
fun. It's been fun. We had karaoke and line dancing last night. Spent way too much money with the vendors. That's a dangerous thing. In fact, my husband gave me cash to spend at the retreat, and he said, "This is your amount of cash to spend. Once this is gone, it's gone, and your budget is done for the spending at the retreat." Well, after yesterday at the vendors, he called me. Kara, this is Marlon. The cash plan is not working. It is not working. Please. I'm like, well, my cash ran out. He's like, that was the plan. Once the cash ran out, you're done. You're not understanding the cash plan. So yeah, I've had to be good today.
Yeah. I got blamed for someone's purchases, but let me explain.
Well,
Let's just go back to Berta. I'm just gonna call her out because
God
she's
loves
fun
Berta.
to call out.
She
fun
doesn't care.
No, she doesn't care. And she's fun to tease.
we love Berta. Let's
Yes.
preface that. We
So,
love Berta.
she had not been up to the vendor room yet. We have vendors that are like in a different room. And she had not been there yet. And I looked at her and I said, don't go. Just don't go. I'm warning you now, don't go. She looked at me, Mandy. I said, I'm telling you. Okay. So then she walked out and she was gone about an hour. And the woman comes back and she walks into the room and stops and looks at me, Mindy. And she's got this deadpan, serious look on her face. This is your fault. She has 3 or 4 bags hanging off her arms, diamond paintings under her armpit, a stack of stuff. This is your fault. And I said, no, you cannot put that one on me. I told you, I warned you, don't go there.
She was at the Crystal Canvas art table
Yes.
alone. And Brandy and I happened to be there at the same time. There was a pile of diamond paintings. And I grabbed one because I did not know, because there were so many diamond paintings. I'm thinking they have these for sale because there are so many. No, they were all
That was
Berta's.
Berta's pile.
And I grabbed a sunflower one and Berta's like, that's mine. And I was like, this is your pile? Sorry, here you go. And of course, Amy brought out another one and said, you have this one. I'm like, sorry, Berta, didn't mean to touch your one diamond painting out of the 500 you've got here.
So Berta flies from Alaska, and she flies, I think, with an empty suitcase or something. I don't know what she does. And she's been packing that suitcase for days now, just trying to get everything in that thing that she's bought. It's hilarious.
I know I spent way too much. I mean, and I thought I was gonna be sick, but they get you, especially like Tina. I love you, Tina. T-Mom.
But we can't
she-
have vendors on tonight. That's the sad thing, because
know.
they're all up in their,
I know they're up
in
there.
the room sound.
Right.
Sorry.
So T-Ma is really good with, like, there's so many pretty things to look at, and then you're like, well, I'll get, if I want this, I'll order it later, and just remember,
It's
this is limited edition. And then like
We
these,
won't
when these
have
are
them
gone,
again.
they're never coming back, and I'm like, limited. We have this thing for FOMO. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll just get this, and then I was like, so are the same colors in the squares they are the round? Oh no, they're different. And then here she sensed the deal. She said, let me show one to you.
Yes.
And I'm like,
Let's open it up and
Yes.
look.
so she got me, and then, oh God.
Yeah. Way to have your besties back, Brandy. Way to have it. I'm telling you right now.
So that I've never tried the big square
Tic Tac
Tic
containers.
Tac containers.
Oh, I love them.
They had 2 leopard print ones, and I do love animal print. Kara loved animal print. Kara had gotten one that had the pink. I saw the one with the purple. I was like, I'll take the purple. Someone else was like, oh, I was gonna get it. And now, okay, I'm just gonna be honest, my brain's not thinking. I thought Kara had picked out the one she wanted. I'm like, oh, well, if you want to buy it, then. And Kara's like, what?
Where is the love, Brandy? Seriously, I wanted the purple one originally, but she wanted it. I knew she loved purple. I gave it to her, and then she's giving it to somebody else. And I'm going, wait a minute, no.
That's not how that was supposed to work.
So I do have the purple. Now I'm going to be interested trying it out. I cannot wait to see what I think of them.
And it's a double decker. So you've got a row, I believe 54 Tic Tac containers come in one level, and then, but there are 2 of them,
So it
so.
holds 180.
And so the other way they get you is most of the vendors here do like some little discount for the
Oh, yeah.
retreat.
I know.
So
And
then
then
you just
you're
feel
not
like you
paying
need it.
shipping because they're here, so you save on your shipping, which is awesome.
So like you feel like, I gotta get it because I'm saving money, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that how that works?
So being one of the organizers, I have just a slight advantage. Like, I'm here when they're there setting everything up before everybody else can go see. And so Tina's there.
Did you put some stuff aside that we might not have known about?
Maybe.
Mandy?
Tina was there.
For all the work they've done, that
Very
needs
true.
to be a perk.
Very true.
Setting up their table and stuff. And I knew I had heard her. When did I hear her? It wasn't her live. Where was she? I don't know. Somewhere on the tubes, somewhere. She had said that she had this order of those large Tic Tac containers coming, and they might possibly be here before the retreat. And so when she let me know that they came in, I'm like, oh yes, you're bringing them. Yes, I'm bringing them. Awesome. So she's setting up, and I waited. I was patient until they kind of had everything set up, and then I went in and I said, okay, or maybe they weren't set up yet. Maybe they weren't.
Mindy was actually digging through
No, they
boxes. I'm
weren't.
just
No,
kidding.
yeah, I did. They weren't set up yet. Not really. No, they weren't. But I'm like, oh, okay, let's see what you got, Dina. And then I was like, oh, that purple one right there. I need that purple one. Oh, you got it. Oh, I like that purple one too. So I got two of the purple ones. I got the singles because I have a big double one, and I don't need a double
I was
that
gonna say,
often.
Mindy got all the purple. That's why there was only one purple left. Mindy got the rest of the purple.
I wanted to try the purple because like some of these paintings, like this one, has more
Yeah.
than what my storage
Yeah.
system contains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
I
wanted
get
to try a double.
Yeah. So yeah, I got two of the square Tic Tacs containers. So yeah,
Yeah.
fun. Fun.
And then Crafts with Crashly, Kerwin, and Ashley, they sell the release papers that we love. We all know and love. I love those release papers, and they've improved them so that the paper doesn't curl as much. Well,
Thicker.
at the retreat, you could take pictures, and he made actual personalized cover paper with your picture. So that was a fun thing.
So a lot of people are
So-
getting those. We don't have ours yet. Angie and I had our pictures taken together. We don't have ours yet. I haven't seen them yet. I'm a little worried though.
Well, didn't you see the,
Because they're like, well, we did some things.
you didn't look at them though? They gave you a shot
Oh.
to choose which four you wanted.
Yes,
You
but they
know
can
what?
manipulate the backgrounds on
You
those.
know what? He really didn't give us a choice of four. He
Oh.
might have just picked them.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know what to tell you then.
I don't know what they're going to be actually.
And some of them are goofy, because you know
Yeah.
how you go into the photo booth
Yes.
and they take your
You
picture.
gotta
Well,
have a goofy
You have
one.
5 seconds to pose, and then they're like, okay, next pose.
Yeah.
So you're trying to think of
Yes.
something else
Yes.
to do.
That's exactly what I mean. They could be very interesting as we came up with our moves.
Yes.
So,
They're moving.
but they were really cool. It's so cool that they can do that. So, yeah.
I got to see Mindy's moves at karaoke.
Move.
Yeah, because you weren't up there singing, except you were singing in the back, but I don't think you realized that a couple of people videoed you while you and Angie were singing. Yes, ma'am. I didn't do it, I wasn't
I was
doing it.
gone. I have no
But while you
responsibility
were,
in this.
Oh,
someone
no.
saw y'all
Oh, no.
and decided to film you, not me, I did not do it though.
It was, babe.
I got you. That was the song you were singing, and someone thought, oh, look,
Oh,
Mindy's back there having some
For once, I have nothing to say.
Next. Well, I don't think that Brandy was caught on film, but she did a mean Ursula. It was
I heard
a
about that.
Mean Ursula.
I heard about that.
I sang last year. There were a lot of people that wanted to sing this year, so I just kind of stepped back and let people sing.
since I have such a horrible voice, and I've always wanted to play Ursula. I don't know what y'all, but I like the villains, okay? And Ursula's like my second favorite, so I thought, I got the body for it, so let's just go.
Now let's just,
So I was Ursula.
And I like karaoke, but karaoke doesn't like me. So I decided, for the good of everyone at the retreat and the fact that there would be dogs howling around the hotel, I refrained from karaoke.
goodness. that's
And poor
funny.
Tia would not let poor me, and I only said poor me. I was leaving to come downstairs when the line dancing was starting, because it was moving. and like,
It was
I knew I was gonna
wet?
sweat,
It
I was
was
moving, and I was gonna sweat, I knew I was gonna sweat. And I was like, nope, my knee, and she wouldn't let me. My boo, I love my boo, but she wouldn't let me, she's like, no, you're getting out of here.
I was in bed watching a comedy. This one comes in. She's like, I'm sweating. I'm like,
I'm
well,
spitzing.
I'm comfortable.
And then everybody down in the craft room said, oh yeah, we could hear you dancing. Oh,
Yeah.
not just me.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase it, not just me,
Yeah.
us, because we were stomping, and they said they thought we were gonna come down.
Because the craft room is right underneath, the activity room and the vendor room are right above where our crafting room is. So you could hear people, if they were stomping around and stuff up there, you could hear them for sure.
We were.
And we have had some amazing classes. One taught by this lady right here. She taught a fairy garden class. And I left that class going, this is a perfect class for a retreat.
Yes.
It was quick. It was easy for anybody at any skill level to do. And you ended up with I did a farmhouse. Brandy did more of a whimsical fantasy, but we ended up with a cute fairy garden that we can take home, and I'm putting mine outside. My house is obviously done in farmhouse. If you don't know that, you've been under a rock somewhere. But I can put it outside, or actually I'm going to put it inside because I don't know that it would do well outside. But I just love it. Was such a fun class. There have been junk journaling, painting, so that's been a lot of fun too. I like the classes.
They painted a gnome, like, on a canvas, painted a gnome image and stuff.
Yeah, I missed out on that, but you know what, that's okay, because I got to fairy garden with my unicorns, so
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
Although moss got in places that I just didn't understand.
Oh.
I don't get it.
My
I understand drills.
My
Y'all-
story of moss. Moss will forever be with me. It's the new glitter. So we made some things. Andrew came to my house one day and we made some table decoration for everybody, which had a lot of moss on them. So moss was all over my basement where we made those. And then we did moss yesterday, in the fairy ornaments, more mossing. Moss is all over all of our tables downstairs, I believe. Moss
I cleaned
is
mine up.
everywhere.
Moss was places we did not think it could ever get.
Exactly.
I thought only drills migrated to unsavory
Yeah.
places because they wanted to.
Yeah, I'm telling
I
you.
I got a little scared thinking something was wrong with me.
Yeah.
Then I realized it was moss.
Yep, like I said, moss, the new glitter.
Yeah.
Now I have a new appreciation for you after doing Jasmine City.
Oh, we do have moss and yeah. Oh, and these two, Kara had this wonderful idea. Now I can tell people all this stuff. Kara had this wonderful idea, and she was like, it was all garden themed. So she was like, what if we made these floral wreath crown things?
Fairy crowns.
Fairy
And
crowns.
she said, I'll make them. I was like, those would be adorable. They're adorable. They really are adorable. And so she'd been making them for weeks and weeks, and she's like, I've got to get how many of these made? And she's like,
65.
61. And she's like, I don't have them all done. Brandy got to her house early. How many days early?
2 days.
2
early.
days early.
Brandy got put to work right away.
Yeah, and they were making the fairy crowns there. And then they had to drive here, and they were not done with their fairy crowns. They're like, we're going to go to our room, and we're going to finish up these fairy
I
crowns.
think we had 13 left.
We will get them done. They're really cute. They're super cute.
Mindy
Everybody
was
looks
like,
cute.
when did you start? I said, Mindy, the last minute. Remember, it's me. If it wasn't for the last minute, nothing would get done.
Nothing
So,
would get
yeah,
But we got it
we
done.
got it done.
got
and
it
They
done.
looked really
Cute.
pretty. Yeah.
Everybody looked cute, and then everybody liked them, and it was fun. So
So cute to watch everybody put them on. And now just keep that, guys, she did not give them flowers.
Uh-huh.
They had their own laurel sort, well, not quite
They
laurels, but
more
they
look like Greek
woodland.
god, woodland or Greek god,
yeah,
like
the laurel
greenery. Yeah.
With brown.
Joe wants to know if you got your assignment done.
Oh.
That's a no.
Okay, so let me just press it, the retreat came first as far as like getting stuff done and traveling, and my internet, so you know what, I still haven't, well, it's an A- in the class because it's a 90, but I can still turn in for late points. I am going to do it. I'm also going to do the last assignment and get that one done on time, and it'll be all good.
Everything will be okay.
This one has been a social butterfly. She's never in her seat. My
No.
famous line for the whole retreat is, "Where's Brandy?" Where's Brandy? I don't know.
And I don't think I'm like flitting around that much. I don't know.
You like talking.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, too much.
Well, I will say that the pre-work that Angie and I did before the retreat, getting a lot of the stuff ready, was so nice. So last year, we were working on the room and everything until like moments before everybody came in.
Yeah.
This year, we were done at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, our room was ready to go, everything was set to go. And I had from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock to just hang out.
Relax. Yeah.
I was able to sit in the lobby and visit people and talk to new people as they came in and just kind of chill, and it was wonderful. And so it really, really helped. I'm so happy we did that.
Yeah.
I've actually had a lot more time to sit, and that's why I've gotten more done on my diamond painting. I got 2 sections of my little gnome guy done. That's unheard of. And I'm now working on the big one. That was fun. That was fun. So it's time for us to switch the big one. It's Angie's turn. It's huge. It is. And so I brought it, and everybody wanted to see it. So we've unrolled it several times.
Gorgeous.
And unrolled it, and unrolled it, and unrolled it. So I have that set up now. I put the Craftably away, and I got that one out. And I'm trying to finish the last section I wanted to do before I give it back to Angie. It's beautiful.
That's another fun part of these retreats. I love walking around and seeing everybody's diamond painting. And now, of course, with
Yeah.
TMA and DP with sparklers, people are replacing,
Yeah.
and it's all different because it's kind of turned this into really an art form. And so, I mean, last night I'm looking at Karen Scott's stuff. She had Dragon Attack, and she'd added slivers, and it looked so great.
Yeah.
And then I saw a saint. Who did saint?
Saint was,
Rochelle
Rochelle was doing Saint.
Oh my gosh.
And
that
what's
was
the other
gorgeous.
one she worked on that's finished?
Oh, I didn't
Is
see
it a
that.
Batman thing?
Oh,
Bat
Bat and Cat.
Bat and cat. I
That
mean,
thing
it's
is like
amazing.
dripping with gold things. I don't
But see,
know.
it's, okay, it's so cool, but it's also so dangerous. Because images that you might not have thought, I want that, then you see someone working on it, and then it's like,
You
okay.
want. And then you
I
get
like it.
help too, because everyone's talking to everybody else about how are you doing this? Berta, speaking of Berta, and Tina, I have a painting that I want to get started on from the one with the diamond art, and I unboxed it, Miss Edith's Tea Party, and it's vintage, so I'm like, I don't know if the sparklers are going to go. Well, by the time Berta and Tina got through with it, we're blinging it up, and it's going to look great. It's going to be subtle, but they've given me some really good suggestions, so I love learning from people.
Another person who does a fabulous job is Donna. Donna's
Oh,
new here.
yes, absolutely.
And Donna does some amazing stuff with her.
Oh my, I am like jealous. I'm like, I thought that I did decent on blinging. I get my crown away.
Donna's something else.
Donna's got it.
I need to go and see Donna. I haven't seen her.
Exactly.
You gotta see her too.
2024 Great Lakes Escape will be here again next year. There is a date. I can't remember what it is at this point. It's open to early registration for alumni first, and then everybody else will hear about it a little bit later, but it's not coming out. The
Yeah.
registration's not for a little while yet. But it will still be here at the same location here, the Great Lakes Escape will be.
It's the perfect location for a crafting retreat.
It is
The
nice.
rooms
It really
are-
is.
The rooms are beautiful, the food has been great, the staff takes great care of us. I mean, anything we need, they're amazing. And can I say hi to Saban?
Yeah, I was gonna say hi to Saban.
I
And-
miss you.
And Tammy's are here. Saban was here last year. She didn't make it this year. So Saban, our sweetheart of cover minders, the
Yes.
friendliest cover minders in the world.
And she was my travel buddy on the way home. We were on the
Yeah,
same
I
flight.
know.
I miss you,
Yeah.
Saban.
So Sabana's had a few surgeries. She told me I could share too with people. But she's had a few surgeries and they haven't gone the way she'd hoped. And she's had to have more surgeries to take care of some things. So she's got some things she's been trying to work through. She wants to get back to her shop in the worst way. She's just trying to get back to a good, healthy space where she can do that kind of stuff. And we miss her dearly, and we hope she's doing well. And
Yeah, take care of yourself first,
yes,
Saban.
yes.
That's number,
That's
we
what I
want
did
you
tell her.
around more than anything else.
Yeah, exactly. So amazing.
And I'm still trying to convince.
She
this
says
one-
she's doing much better.
Okay, good.
So much better than the last few months. Yay, Saban. I'm so happy to hear that. I check in with her as often as I can when I have a minute. I'll be like, how you doing? How you doing? You know, it's awesome.
I'm still trying to convince this one up here to do like an auction or something. She brought something very famous from her channel
Oh.
to the retreat. I mean, it's famous. It is famous.
Yeah.
And it's here. I got to see it in
I did
person.
too.
It's on my chair.
I did too.
Mhm.
Do you want to tell them what it is?
It is the ugly Christmas blanket.
Forget ugly Christmas sweaters. We have the ugly
It is an
Christmas
ugly
blanket.
Christmas blanket. Yeah, it's here.
But it's here live and in
I'm
person.
not quite sure what I'm doing with it. So we had a trade table where you could trade things. Nobody really traded much.
A free
No,
table.
I thought something was free when it was supposed to be free.
And there was a free, that was my item. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, that was a trade. And I'm
I
like,
got all excited. I'm like,
Randy, you
oh
can
my
just
God,
have
look what I
it.
got.
You can just have it. No. I'm like, Randy, you can just have it. It's fine. And then there was a free table. There's all kinds of stuff on the free table.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, so much stuff on the free table.
Angie got the cutest cross stitch kit. It was a bunch of purses. I was like,
Yeah.
I was jealous. I loved
But I didn't
it.
know what to do with the ugly Christmas blanket. I don't know. I wanted to be like, I don't know.
We need to auction it off for a good cause. That is,
Oh.
that's a Mindy
I
artifact.
think that's,
What cause should we auction it off for?
I don't know.
That's a good idea.
'cause I think that
We'll
would
have
be
to think about that, because there's a
Someone
lot, I
could
think there's a
own-
lot of need, but, yeah.
someone could own the
Lynn.
ugly Christmas blanket.
Thank you, Lynn.
Oh, what did Lynn say?
The ugliest blanket ever.
But Lynn's one of the ones that said, oh my gosh, we have the famous,
Yep.
the
Ugly
famous ugly
Ugly
Christmas
Christmas
blanket
blanket.
here.
Mhm.
Everybody got to see it.
And you could double it. You could use it as an ugly blanket, but if you had an ugly Christmas sweater
could
party, you could just drape
wrap
it
it
on.
around you.
2 in 1. I
Yep,
mean,
wrap it
really.
around
We'll
you.
have to think
It'd
about
be
a good
awesome.
cause.
Yeah, or dress up your, if you are dressing up in ugly Christmas sweaters, your couch can dress up too.
There you go.
It was something else. It was hilarious. Well, you guys, we are here for
Drawing.
quiz.
Yeah,
Yes.
drawing.
Mhm.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, what, do you need?
I didn't number those comments for nothing.
Do you want us to?
Yeah, I will need like
Do you wanna do
somebody
your
to
phone,
find
your phone?
Facebook comments and a number picker or something.
Sorry, can you do it on your phone?
Yes.
You guys know I'm a technological
Lynn,
idiot. I'm a
Lynn,
technological
LOL, who would want it?
Lynn,
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 it's history.
check your
girl.
bag, check your baggage before you leave. Lynn.
Lynn.
All those lizards and geckos, they need warmth.
You could make little Christmas sweaters for
Oh,
them.
good
Someone's
luck.
gonna open up their luggage and go, what the heck is this?
Yes, Sherry, that is the one good thing about it. It's made with love. Is she coming out to get us?
If she's upstairs.
Oh, she's upstairs.
No, I said if she's
Oh,
upstairs.
okay. No, I know. Yeah, I got that.
Okay, so I gotta know the max.
Joe, it can be that ugly.
Joe, you, if, you know, if you didn't, if she didn't tell you it was a Christmas blanket, or if you only saw the first 3 rows,
The
then yes.
first 3 rows look like Christmas.
Yes.
They're
Yeah.
red, white,
I don't
and
know
green.
what
Then it went
Christmas
awry.
they're going for after that.
Maybe we tried to be inclusive of all holiday traditions.
Lynn is gonna bust my chops all night. Yes, it is, Jim.
My thing is, this is what you can say, no matter what color it is. We are inclusive of all Christmas
Yes.
celebrations.
Yes.
It's an
really,
inclusive ugly blanket.
in their defense,
This is what happens when you actually have people here on a live. They appear.
Yeah.
Like normally they're behind your computer screen. Now they're
Now
here.
just
They're in
here.
person.
Yeah, they're here.
They can pull all kinds of nonsense.
Yeah, Sherry's like, Joe, she showed it on her crafty blog. And Joe, it's ugly. But you know what?
But
It
you
was-
followed the pattern.
In their defense,
Twice.
each little section was supposed to represent something. Like one section was supposed to be poinsettia, and one section was supposed to be like the Christmas tree. And so if you looked at it each section at a time, which was like 3 different
Yeah, 3 rows.
stitches, it was supposed to follow a theme, but it's when you put all the themes together, it was like Christmas threw up. And you have no idea what happened.
And you know you followed it correctly.
I did.
Twice, in fact.
I did do it twice. Well, half of it I did twice.
And Lynn, if we didn't know before, we now know what room you're in, so.
Yeah, I thought you were upstairs.
No, I've known more than this. Like I
Well,
said.
Brandy and I didn't.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so what's the max number of comments that we put in
Yeah,
this?
I don't
One?
know. 100 and something. I don't know. You gotta look
You
at
know.
Facebook. I know you gotta
Oh
look
my
at Facebook, though. You can't just do a number generator.
Yes, I can.
Because look, I have the comments here. I can't go hop skiddly and jumping around.
Okay,
and
so
find
go
it.
into
Can
mini,
I?
go into
Come
Minnie's
on.
time in a moment.
There's no excuse for what I made you make.
Time in moments and goes.
I learned some new stitches.
But now here's a question, because this was just the.
Sorry,
Sorry, that scared me.
Maritza just put up.
All I saw was ho, ho, ho.
Something's dancing on the phone. I don't know what it is.
I just saw ho, ho, ho. Okay, so are we only pulling from this, or are we pulling from everything? That's the whole thing.
No, it's just the last week.
Okay.
Just the last week. You gotta scroll to the bottom and see how many. It's 130.
Yeah, Minnie and 136, there you
136.
go.
136. 136 is how many comments there were.
Wrong button, get back.
A tree. Just a big rectangle, and I don't know how that would go around a circular.
Okay, so with this, you have to do it twice. You have to, because the first one's doesn't really count. It usually does the same one. So, you ready?
Oh, you mean the number generator?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the first hit, it doesn't, like, actually generate. It does like
Let me
the
see your
script.
number generator you have. Oh,
It's
you
a
have a
random
number
number.
in there. Oh, yeah, you have a number in there, and then you just have to hit it
Yeah,
once, and it gives you a
right.
new number.
Right.
Yeah, so it pops up with that number, but that's not.
Yeah, it's
right.
not the number
No,
that,
Yeah, exactly. They're used to that.
Marlon is my random number generator.
Yeah, I know, right?
He doesn't care.
see, there's a number in it already. This is not the
Yeah, this is
number.
not the
I have
number.
not hit, this is like whatever number popped up.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
you ready?
Yep.
I don't know,
we're
can
ready.
I see it?
We
Should I
have
get up
two
close?
gift cards to
Yeah, we
give
have
away.
two.
We have two to give away. So
Mhm.
what's the first lucky
So we'll
winner?
do one first. I don't know if they'll ever be able to see it. We're far away from the camera, but.
Do you want me
we'll-
to get, or you,
we're all here.
y'all
We're
are
okay.
ready?
One generator. Boom, 67. Number
Okay.
67.
Do you want me to get into Facebook and look it up?
Oh, you guys both have phones. Look at
We
you. You can
do.
just- Yeah. 67 is who? Babe.
I got you, babe.
Goodness gracious.
I got you, babe.
You said 67? I
67.
gotta keep going up.
67. 67.
Oh, almost.
67.
Okay, I got the next
Okay.
one.
So, this one is 67.
It is Michelle Kohler Hunter.
Yay!
And she finished the chroma flower.
That's so
Pretty.
pretty,
It
isn't
is
it?
pretty,
Yes.
right? It is pretty. Yep. So congratulations, Michelle. You know what to do. Contact me. I will need your email to get that to Craftably so that they can get you a gift card. Yay!
Yay! So that
And
was
you know, you could go shop now,
the, or,
you could wait
Wait.
a week or so and see what the new stuff is. It's perfect timing, right? Perfect timing.
I think so. I'd hold on to it for just a little bit and wait for that.
I know I would, but then I also know what's coming next.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that.
What is the next
second one?
number?
The next one
Ready?
is number 104. Yeah, 104. I'm gonna have to watch this live back to know who's winning because I have nothing to write this down with.
Hold on, okay. See, I'll send it to you.
Okay. Oh, perfect.
Screenshot.
Send me a screenshot. That'll be perfect. Thank you. I have an envelope I could write on. Nothing to write with. I'm going to put out a little shout out here to people who
Here
will
we
be
go.
watching this live. Oh, we have people watching us from upstairs.
Hello.
All right, so the next winner is Sherry. Let me get, Sensi West. Sherry Sensi West. Congratulations.
Sherry.
What painting is that? It's like the fall one. Is it one of those big ones?
It looks like it.
It looks like one of the big, long fall ones. Or
Hold
maybe
on.
it's the one with the
Pretty autumn
cornfield.
harvest.
It's one of those.
Maybe?
Yeah, one of those.
That's
So
beautiful.
congratulations to Sherry both of you, contact me, please, and I will get your email
And I'm gonna
over
do-
to them, and they can get you your gift card. Thank you for sending them to me, Brandy.
Cool.
Those are our 2 winners, congratulations.
Congratulations,
We
guys.
were so excited, we had so many people participate.
I was so
love
excited. to
seeing
see
all the
that.
progress.
It was well over 100, and it was amazing, amazing.
I know.
Fun.
Yeah.
And
Obviously,
we
there are
just
a lot
love
of
supporting
Craftably
this.
lovers like us out there.
Yes, so I will open this up to anyone at the retreat who may be watching this live. If you would like to come in and say hello, feel free to come, if you know where I'm at. Do they know where I'm at?
I don't think they
I
know
don't
where you're at.
know
You
where
don't have to
you're
give
at.
them.
Go by the registration desk and
No,
go straight.
I will go up and greet them.
And
One
then
moment.
if they want
Y'all
to
take
come
it away.
in, they can come in,
Okay.
and they can say hello if they would.
They can sit in my seat.
They can
They
sit
can
in
sit
here.
here. We can have 2
There
people
you
here.
go.
And I can move and they can get in here and y'all can, you know,
Yeah. Like I said, last year.
I know one's sitting over there
Lynn.
who didn't get a chance to actually get on the camera. If she would like to make herself come back on out here.
Mhm.
Miss Lynn?
Christopher's like, I would have crashed like 5 minutes ago.
You know what? Christopher, we need to get you here to
Hi,
one of these
Margaret.
retreats.
Yeah.
We
Wasn't it
really
fun,
did.
John? It was a ton of fun. I loved seeing all of that. All of the stuff that, because you could do any Craftably, so there's such
I
a
know.
variety.
Yeah,
Such a variety of
even
things.
they have the bigger special drill kits, like
Yeah.
the owl.
is done.
And those things are big, and they take a long time, but oh my God, they're
Yeah.
gorgeous.
I hear a door.
It wasn't Lynn.
No, that was like.
You know what, I think I fixed it. There we
Oh,
go.
there's
You better get, you can't see you, but you better get over here, Chickadee.
You guys hear Lynn, see Lynn, comments from Lynn all of the time, but now you get to see Lynn in person. This is what. Isn't she cute? She's the cutest.
You got to tell them what you actually said to Mindy before Mindy got ready to come for her life.
I don't remember what I said.
So
What did I say?
So you're gonna be Mindy, and you sat there, and you went, Mindy, this is so cool.
Yay!
You know,
That's right.
You wanna say it?
Oh, I said that this is the closest we'll ever be. Is that what I said?
No, you said, Mindy, this is so cool. So like, I'm sitting right next to you here at the retreat, and I'm gonna be, and you're gonna be on your live, and I'm like sitting like right here, but I'm not gonna be like right next to you at the live, but I'm gonna be sitting right here, and I'm gonna be watching this, but I'm gonna be sitting right here. And then I went to my room, but now, and she told me when you left, she says, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna watch, and I'm gonna sneak in.
I didn't say sneak in.
Well, you supposed to sneak this.
I'm just gonna come on in.
Yes.
I'm just gonna come on in.
But-
So
but
let me
now
let
you're
me tell you
physically
a little
there.
bit about Lynn. Somebody already mentioned it here in the comments. So we're sitting here talking about book club. And
Oh.
Brandy,
I'm on chapter 5 now.
Oh my God.
What?
So we're talking about book club, a bunch of us, right, that do the book club, and other people that might join us that know that we do book club now.
It's fun.
And so we're talking about it, and that we're gonna have this new book, and we're starting the new book, right? And so I'm like, Brandy, I need to start reading mine this weekend, so I'm ready for Tuesday. And Lynn goes, I'm in chapter 4, and she takes her earbuds out, she's listening to it.
Physically listening to
Sitting
it,
next to us, listening, and she's on chapter 4. The assignment was what, Lynn?
What was the chapter we were
Was
supposed
it
to end on?
chapter, but I'm at 5 or 6 now.
Wait a minute, Lynn, I thought you stopped then.
We're
Oh, heck no. Why would I?
We can't ever let, we were gonna, okay, so, Sean, come here, Sean.
Sean, please,
Here's another one of our booktubers. And Sean has got this perfect idea that maybe some people in the chat of book club could actually come on screen and talk about the book with us. Sean's welcome, Lynn can't come.
Hey, I have never told
No, she
anybody
hasn't. She really hasn't.
what has happened, but I
But
gave
she
hints like.
always reads the whole book before we're even done with the first week, always.
she gives
Every
hints,
time.
a
Yes, she
lot
does.
of hints.
Yes, she does. It's hysterical.
And I think if we saw her face.
She's so naughty.
Oh, it's so fun. Oh, yeah.
If we saw her face, what we're saying, this is what I think.
You would
happens,
give
I'm pretty
things
sure
away
we'll
if we
figure out.
cite facial expressions.
Oh, yeah, oh, definitely, definitely, yeah.
Because Lynn, you would do this, you would say,
You guys. Well, hold the phone. Sue is on chapter 4. And
Sue!
Margaret is on chapter 3. Sherry.
See, I thought so bad.
Sherry, I love you, Sherry. Sherry, thank you for reading the
I haven't started
assignment.
reading it. I haven't downloaded it.
You know what? I opened that book last night. I'm laying here in my room in bed, trying to read. I opened the book and I read the first line, and Angie and I started talking. Then Angie kind of quieted down, and I'm like, okay, let me read now. Nope, not reading tonight. That's not happening. You
So I better not hear anything about this book is.
Huh?
I thought you were
No.
naughty. It's everybody.
It's
It's
everybody.
everybody
You're not
but
alone.
us.
You're not alone.
I'm not alone.
Well,
But
we
I
do
do
lot about
appreciate the
it.
fact that you don't give it away.
No,
Thank you.
because it's fun for you, it's fun watching
She
you
likes,
guys,
she likes being ahead, so she knows stuff we don't know.
and they're trying to figure it out. And sometimes they're so far off, I'm like, oh, if they only knew.
So this is Sean that also knows the Ethereum legend, if you follow what we just did in book club. She's the one
She
that
was
was
my partner
also
in training.
helping teach me. Her and Brandy, I'm done with that book, by the way. I'll never read the second one or the third one.
We
or-
can't
But wasn't that a surprise who she actually related to?
Yeah, and I had to really stop and think. I needed a chart. I just really needed a chart to keep track of everything that was going on in that book. Who's who and why and what's happening. It was confusing.
Yeah, I read that twice by the time you got done with it once.
What did she say?
I read that book twice by the time you'd read it once.
But you didn't listen to her advice when she said, if you will read it a second time, it will make more
I
sense.
don't have time to read it a second time. I need to move on to something that
She
is
didn't
much
love it the
more
first time.
relaxing.
But didn't you say that the second one is easier and you understand it?
I
The
think
second book
that's
was
second.
easier, but I'm saying she's not gonna read it
No.
a second time to
No.
understand it.
I don't think she'll
You know
read
what?
second book either.
I
But
know
it
we
was
can't convince
fun,
her of gods and
it
goddesses.
was fun watching her trying to figure this stuff out. I mean,
But that's
it
why
was.
we can't put you on live, because you will sit there and shake your head. We'll start saying, this is what happens, and they'll be like,
When's it? No. Then we're like, well, okay, that's not what it is.
yes, I know.
You make it look like, well, yeah, you
Well,
make it
that's
fun.
Lynn.
You
I
do.
thought that you guys would enjoy seeing Lynn because you guys all know Lynn because she's in everybody's lives and she comments on everybody's videos.
But I never have my own.
And
I
this is
never-
Lynn, Miss Lizard Lynn, Lizard Lynn,
They're gecko.
Gecko, Lizard,
Yeah, they're
Lizard
my
Lynn,
babies.
the outline.
They're my babies.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. You gonna ever have me again?
Yeah.
You know what, people, these people have meant so much to me.
Yes.
They've meant so much to me because I'm at home alone and stuff, and they become my friends and family. And the first year I tried to get retreat, I didn't, and I cried, and I cried, and I cried, and I cried. And then he says, you're only 5 people down, you'll make it in. Just hang in there, hang in there. And then I got in and I jumped up and down, and I cried, and I cried, and I cried. And then now, last year, it's like, oh no, here we go again. And now we're not even home yet.
And you're already worried
Yes.
about it.
And I'm already worried about it, that I
year.
won't
Am I
get
gonna
to
get in next year?
come.
Am I gonna get in? Yeah, I know.
We don't wanna miss all of this great.
But I
family
almost did
relationships
bring my
and-
crested gecko. Well, especially, did you know that Steve did forget to mist her down and last night? Like,
Did he
yeah,
miss her finally?
I don't know, I was afraid to ask.
Well, we have a
Well,
lot
you
of
got a
people
lot,
over
yeah.
here that are gonna come and say
Really
hello.
awesome people. too.
Yeah,
Fun
there's,
people.
everybody's wonderful. It's
So,
it's
well,
awesome.
it's nice seeing everybody, and who knows, maybe someday I'll have a channel, I don't know.
I know, you keep saying that, just, you make one video, that's. what's
Okay,
nice.
well, I'm gonna get up and everyone's gonna see my fat butt, but whatever.
It's okay, they see our fat butts all the time.
Still gotta get around.
Yeah.
Bye,
everybody, bye.
This is your next guest star.
I know, and I was gonna say, I think think that we have an addition to book club when she can make
I
it.
think so.
Yes.
And we got another member that's actually book club.
Oh, yeah, another book
Who
club
has
member.
followed the directions.
Yes. Karen is one of those people, she always reads the assignment, she stops.
Sometimes. I don't read ahead. I just may not have
Oh,
read
you
the
might not get
assignment.
enough. Okay, but you don't go ahead. You don't cheat. But yeah, you asked me just the other day about it. You said you have a book club. And I was like, yeah. And so I'll try to
I'll
join.
be jumping on and as much as I can.
Yeah. And so you already know the next book and you thought it was going to be interesting.
I can't remember now.
Book Charmer. And there's Angie. Hi. Angie has to go get in costume. Costume? Not costume. She's dressing for her live after mine.
Newsflash.
Oh, wow.
Lynn
Yes.
came to be on the live and locked herself out of the room.
All right, Lynn. Awesome. Yep, that's good.
Way to go.
So anyhow, you guys are some book clubbers with us, and it's fun. So Jen is Jen of Archer's Arts trays, and you're making trays again.
Yes,
And
back,
make them
back making
for
trays,
Mother.
grinders, and,
Yeah.
the crayon box and the book box for diamond storage now.
Nice, nice.
So, and
Nice.
still, lots more ideas.
And you guys,
There's more coming.
And you guys donated a cool tray to us for our retreat.
Yes.
So that was nice, thank you. It was like very nice. Everybody got it. Yes. So it's fun. I hope you had a great time.
I did, I love it. I can't wait till next year.
Awesome.
It's awesome, I love it here.
And you brought your daughter-in-law with you. She always comes with you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yep. This is our mom vacation.
Get away from the kids
Yeah.
and their
Yeah.
responsibilities and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, we take the kids to her house, and my husband stays there with them, with her husband and
And
their little
the
boy, and
the men watch the kids
the men
and the
watch the
ladies
kids,
run
and we
away.
run away. Yep,
Run away.
yep, we've slept through the night twice now.
Well, you're doing better than me. You're doing better than me. You leave your house and go to sleep. I leave my house and I'm awake. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, I haven't slept very much. Last night I slept pretty good. The first 2 nights, no, not so much. I don't know. And the night before the retreat, I didn't because I was wide awake at 4 o'clock in the morning going, where's the name tags? Where's the name tags? Wide awake. I couldn't go to sleep. It was,
Probably just all the excitement and
yeah,
adrenaline.
too many things in my head going, I don't know what I need this, where's this, is everything ready, is it all there? Because, I mean, all the stuff was at my house. And.
Our
we
trays
farmed
almost
it-
weren't.
Right. Well, and we farmed things out and other people had stuff, like Angie had some stuff to bring. Crashly and Kerwin came through Michigan and they stopped at my house and they picked up some stuff to bring. So now all the stuff that I had at my house is now here and here and here. And now I don't know where everything's at, so it's kind of freaking out. It's freaking out just a little bit.
Brandy would like to know if you know this is a trilogy.
If I know what?
The book is a trilogy.
Yeah, I know it's a trilogy. I know it's a trilogy. We talked about that. We talked about that in book club the last time, didn't we, Sean, that it's a trilogy?
No, Sean didn't know.
Oh, I knew that was a trilogy.
And so, because, those of us that really like it,
I was trying to look it up during the live to see what the next book was.
So are you gonna?
so
do
we're
it
hoping
for
we get the
you?
same.
I'm done, no, I'm done with that one. Legendborn, I'm done. I'm not reading
We'll
anymore.
have to read the first one.
Yeah, I'm not reading. No, you didn't read Legendborn?
No, I'm jumping in.
Wait, Karen, you didn't read that last one?
The what?
The
You didn't read the
Legendborn?
legend one?
Yes.
Oh, you did,
Yeah.
okay.
But I'm hoping I feel the same way.
But I'm done, no, I'm done with that story.
Jumping into the new one.
Just jump into the new one. The new one is part, Brandy, so the new one is part of a series as well, but I think they're just connected through the town and things, and they're all like, they could be standalones.
I hope so, because each one of them goes up in price. FYI. Just FYI, they go up in price, each one.
Okay,
But you're expanding your horizons,
Right.
there's,
exactly.
It's a
Yeah,
good
it's expanding in my pocketbook to not having stuff in it.
it's a good investment.
And they don't even make sense together.
Marion listened to that book 3 times.
Which one? Oh, Legendborn?
Oh, yeah, she listened to it 3 times. Crazy, right? Sue might need a new roommate next year. New roommate. Okay. Yeah. All right, well, we have other people over there.
Who else? No? Are you sure?
Anybody else coming?
Are you, I think I need to, see, this is right, but she's very cute, and I really, really think.
Oh,
She is absolutely the cutest, sweetest person that I know. I love this woman right here.
And
She is the sweetest.
We're gonna have Deborah. So Deborah is the most amazing, let's talk about this. Deborah always comes to the retreats. She's been to all 3 of ours at Great Lakes. And she comes with a fresh canvas that's not started, and her goal is to finish that canvas. Year 1 you did.
Yes, I
Year
did.
2,
I got very close.
what'd you do to yourself this year though?
I brought KB Go Siren by Mandy Monsanto. It's 174 centimeters by 55.
She's not finishing it.
No, I finished this much.
But it's amazing how much you do finish. So you're 2/8 of the way?
Yeah, about 2/8.
2/8 of the way done. It's amazing what she gets done, you guys. It's amazing. And you watch her diamond paint, and it's not like she's like on double speed or anything. You look like you're just normally diamond painting like everybody else, but you look over and it's like you've done 30 by 40 centimeters. I'm like, how do you do that? Oh, yeah. It's fun though.
It is. This retreat has been great. Thank you for always putting this on and putting in all the work. You guys are so awesome. It's fun. It is fun.
It's a blast. But, yeah. So Deborah has my dogs. She has 2 of them. They're big, fluffy, Bernese mountain dogs. She asked me today if I had one yet, and I was like, I don't have one yet.
We'll get there.
I know. I have to keep working on it. I said if we could train it to be a like flock dog, protect the chickens and the ducks, we make it work.
They can be farm dogs. Working dogs.
I just don't know how to put that. She said they probably just chase the chickens.
They probably would. Or they'll just sit in the house.
Yeah. I mean, I have lap dogs. There's like 2 lap dogs too. They're just 100 and some pound lap dogs.
Yeah. Yeah. But those are the best ones.
Yeah. Oh, fluffy. So cute. I love seeing your pictures. So cute. Awesome. Having so much fun.
Thank you. See you later.
All right, folks. Anybody else coming on in to say hello?
I'm a newbie. A newbie. Yes. Talk about practice.
And what?
We have newbies.
Newbies, yes.
This is my first.
Ellen is newer to the retreats.
Yes, it is so much fun.
It's fun.
It is so, everybody is so nice and, no drama, which is basically what we do with the diamond painting. I enjoyed it immensely, learned some things. Yeah.
I just get scolded. You got squished. I have nothing to do with, I'm not gonna get your desk because you might do some things.
Ellen has a quieter voice.
Yeah. Everybody's such a big personality.
They are really.
This was a lot of fun and a lot of organization. I want to thank you for, I know you have a lot to do with this. And I've worked my way up on the waiting list. So if you're
Yeah.
interested, put your
That's
name on the list.
That is true.
Last October, and I
Yeah.
found out, I think, April or May.
Yeah.
I made it to the top.
You never know. A lot of people have gotten to come to a retreat because they were on a waiting list and they got to come. Because people who do drop out for various
Well, things
reasons
happen.
and things, it certainly does.
You just don't know a year from now where you're going to be.
No, you don't. So life happens and opportunities
Sign up,
open up
everybody.
and, yeah. That's
And
cool.
enjoy diamond painting.
Yeah, awesome. The weather is great here, by the
Yes,
way.
it
Somebody
is.
asked, the smoke is lifting, it's getting better. Hello, Abigail, wherever you're at in this building somewhere. Hi. So,
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
it is.
And you get to see a lot of products too, that you
Things you
you
wouldn't
hear
know.
about them, but you actually get to touch them, and you see the diamond paintings. some of them completed that the vendors have sitting out, and then others, you know, like, oh, this is great, I can actually see how big it is.
Yeah, and it's really fun to walk around in our craft room and just look at everybody's setups, what kind of pens they have, what they're working with, what kinds of organizational things they do.
Yes.
I mean,
And the different methods, you know,
Yes.
some on easels, some
Yes.
flat,
Yep.
some that do their, when you enhance it, some of these ladies are so good.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
We'll
they
talk
really
about
are.
that, yeah.
Oh, Rochelle's,
oh yeah, Rochelle's got some good
that's
stuff.
It's Batman, right?
Yeah.
It's Batman, and I don't know who the
Yeah.
other person, but.
And Donna's got, yeah, we talked about some of them.
Beautiful,
There.
beautiful. It inspires you to.
It does.
I'm still at the point where I put down the color, they say.
Exactly. Well, I do like that too.
Yeah.
But you do, you learn a lot from other people and stuff. And so sometimes people are nervous. Somebody stood up and thanked everybody and they were so heartfelt about the whole thing. You know, they're very nervous about coming because this is out of their comfort zone. And we do our very best to make everybody welcome and accommodate and just make it a pleasure for everybody to come.
Yes, well, I have a roommate that I didn't know her until we checked in.
Yeah, yeah.
So I
You
made
know
a new
what?
friend.
Some great friendships
Yes.
have been built by people who came to one of our retreats and met someone, either they were a roommate or they sat next to each other.
While you're working, yes.
Yeah, the first year, there was a group that all sat on one side, and they're still all friends. They chat, they do things, you know. They're all across the country,
Yes.
so they don't get to see each other except one time.
It's
a year.
surprising when you say, where are you from? Oh, Texas.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm down from Alaska. Yeah.
All the way from the east coast to the west coast, from the north to the south. There are.
Well, I have to tell you, based on your channel, I ordered something you unboxed.
Oh,
It's a tiger coming through the bushes, like, it's just his head. It's absolutely stunning. It's absolutely, not because I did it, but I mean, it's just a really nice, it's only like maybe 18 inches wide, but it's very tall.
yeah,
So I finished it just before I got here,
awesome,
and so I'm going to hug and frame it.
awesome.
I wanted to thank you for that, because
You
if
are
you wouldn't have unboxed it, I wouldn't have known it was out there.
Welcome.
Okay.
Lynn got
it's
back in
nice
her
to-
room, she found the key, she's back in.
Okay.
She got locked out.
Okay, well, here's some.
Oh, somebody else is coming.
Yes.
Already.
We've got a lot of customers.
Yeah.
Oh, are there more people back there?
No.
Oh, okay.
So ladies, do you need us?
Yeah, come on in.
You need us, or?
Do you need us or are you good?
So, does anybody know who this is? This is Mitzi, also known as Sparkle Queen. Yes. So, this is your first time coming to the retreat.
Yes, it is.
It's fun.
It's
Have a good
really
time?
fun, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I had come to the previous years,
Yeah, yeah,
but now I'll be here,
yeah.
all the next ones, yeah.
Awesome, yeah. Mitzi donated, thank you very much. So, yeah, and you're having a blast back there in the corner with a bunch of,
We are in the corner.
you are back in the
Being
back
rowdy.
corner. Yep, yep.
It's like the kids on the back of the bus.
But it's really funny though, because sometimes it'll be like, this section over here they'll just be joking and something happens and it gets really loud and hoot and holler and everybody's carrying on for a while. And then they'll get quiet, and then the other side of the room, something might happen. And it'll be the other side of the room that's just,
And then everyone got in their pants for like 5 minutes.
yeah, right, I know. Some people get a ton done, a lot of people get very little done.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and you, oh my gosh. So, I come to the retreat, okay, I've said this, I've analyzed this, okay? At home, I work on a little, like, 3.5 foot table. That's all I have, that's my whole space. And so, I have my painting there on top of my light pad, my drills are always on top of it, and I have a pen. I don't have all the tray setups and all that stuff, I don't have the room for it there. So, I come here and I have a 6-foot table, and you know what happens at my 6-foot table? It blows up. And I have stuff everywhere in my place. I just think it looks like a mess. There's stuff everywhere.
It's creativity, not a mess.
Well, that's true. And then as I walk around, I'm like, okay, I'm not quite as bad as that person. They got more stuff than I do. I'm doing okay. And then I walk by her station, She's got a 6-foot table, okay? And she's taken up this much space. She's got this painting, a little thing with her pens, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then she had one bag underneath the table or something. And I was like, who does that?
Even Nicole was like, I don't like how organized you are. I'm like,
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I'll throw some stuff around.
Can you just more junk thing on your table so that you don't feel
I
bad?
have it, it's just organized in the bag. It's
It's all put
a
away.
bag of
It's all put
organization.
away until you need it. Yeah. I walked by your table and I was like, what is this? What is this?
I've had my moments, I spread out, but then I was like, oh, I gotta go.
I'll have to come and see when you're spread out.
Come to my house, I take up the whole coffee table practically, because I always have a big project, it seems like. And then, of course, I want to add the sparklers, so I have all those spread down the side, so yeah, I'm messy at home.
And I guess I'm not opposite. I
Yeah,
have
we're
a
the
small
opposite.
space at home, so everything's just in one little area, and I come here and I'm like, what?
Yep.
Amazing. Well, I'm glad you got to come, and I'm glad you're having fun. Makes me friends.
Yeah, actually met a lot of people who were customers, or I already knew them, but I never met them. You just make relationships in this community, and everybody's really great.
I think somebody finished a poop.
Yeah, the poop emoji.
I saw that was out there. Somebody, did Berta finish that one?
And Jennifer finished the sweet fruity stripes.
Yeah.
We're talking about my business, Craftably Creations.
How many diamond fingers do you have now?
I think it's 18, but I'm gonna have another release really soon.
Oh, cool.
And I have some big artists coming, so, yeah, I signed somebody really big. Yeah, I do. Should I share it here?
If you would
I
like.
can. So his name is Create, and I think he really got started like on cruise lines, so he's on a lot of cruise ships, but now he's in art galleries everywhere. Like, we went to Vegas recently for my birthday, and we were walking through, and there's this billboard of Create's art. And I got to go, I signed him.
So
It
you,
was so
you
exciting.
saw his art after you'd already signed him. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, just a
So
billboard of
you're,
it in Vegas.
you're like all rainbow stuff.
Yeah.
Is he all rainbow stuff? Is it still gonna be all rainbow stuff? Or
It's
is it?
kind of rainbow. I mean, his work is a lot of paint splatters.
Oh, okay.
So like, he has one of his popular paintings is a gray elephant bouncing on a little gray ball, but then out of his trunk is a splatter of colorful paint.
Okay.
So, and most of his stuff is splattered. But he spells it K-R-E and the number 8. So if you look him up, it's K-R-E-8 and the number 8 and art. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He's got some good stuff.
So
So
you
I'm
got
really
it ordered
excited.
on the way?
I have a volunteer who's finishing a couple more samples for me. We kind of spread them out so we can get them done faster, but
Yeah, what a lot of people don't know is that several of the companies have people that test things for them
Yeah.
first before they're produced for everybody.
I test every single thing that we put out first and check the symbols, like make sure there's no like B's and 8s.
Yeah,
Because if I don't like it, I know my customer's not gonna like it.
Yeah.
Because I've done it painted for almost 7 years now. I ordered my first one out of a catalog.
you're one of those guys.
I found a catalog and it had like 2 or 3 in it. I'm like, what is this? It's a new craft. I need to know what it is. And so I ordered it, and then I was hooked, and I couldn't find them. I ordered on Wish for a while. Oh, they were terrible.
Well, that is how my channel started, is my first few orders were from Amazon, and I got things that didn't turn out, and that's how I started this whole channel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's funny how it starts with where the beginning is.
exactly, yeah. Cool, new stuff coming, I love to hear that when people have new stuff coming. What's coming?
Yeah.
What's coming? Never gets all excited.
I have another artist too that's coming up, and she was great. I mean, we were just talking, and you want to compensate the artist, right? But she said, I don't want anything. I'm like, but I want to pay you. I mean, if it's your art, you deserve it. I can't even fathom taking anything from you. I was like, are you sure? I mean, I want her to, be compensated. It's her hard work. Nope. I'm like, okay, yeah, I know. And she does all this rainbow stuff too, so.
So how many
Fitting.
pieces do you have from each of them that you're working on?
Well, right now I have, the next release is gonna have 2 from Create and then 1 from this other artist. And then further releases will have more from Create also. Because when I sign the contracts with the artists, I go through all their art and pick what I want.
Okay, yeah.
We put those in the
Pick out
contract.
the images.
Yeah, yeah.
Image by image, yeah, that's difficult, yeah.
Because you wanna,
Yeah. And then you
Put your
secure
name on them.
yours. You lock
Yes,
them in.
that's
You
exactly
lock
what
them
it
in, you
is.
do.
yeah. And I wanna make sure I get the ones that I think will do well.
Exactly. If it's your brand.
Yep. And then test them and rendering. Oh my gosh, the rendering.
Rendering's fun.
Oh, yeah. I do it digitally at first, like my distributor, my designer, they'll put it on the computer and show it to me, and then I'll edit it, and then they'll send it to me, and I will edit it some more.
Yeah.
And make sure all the symbols are,
Yeah.
try to think of all the details.
Yeah. It's a lot, I know.
It is.
And it's well worth it, I mean, because the stuff turns out great, you know, when you put all that time, because I've said this many times. People who diamond paint, and that's where they started, and then produced diamond paintings, produced some of the best diamond painters. Because they are diamond painters, and
Yeah.
they know.
Yeah,
They know it, and they do the best work.
yeah, I really want it to be good quality and a good experience.
Brandy's coming back
Oh.
again.
Just,
Nothing to see here.
No, no. What do you look, oh, you're grabbing.
Before I go, can I just interject something about sparkle?
You may.
You were just talking, were your ears burning?
No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you want to,
I don't know who said it, but I was just talking to someone that said they had a custom done by you, and it was the best custom they've ever had done. So you need to know that.
Okay, so that's
they're
some
loving it.
information I didn't even know that you did
Wow, that's
customs.
really nice feedback.
Yeah,
I
so,
didn't even know
I
that.
do, they can take a
Sorry.
little while depending on,
Yeah.
thank you. They can take a little while depending on how much, you know.
Because they send you their idea, their image or whatever.
And then I send
you
it to
run
my
through the whole
designer,
same
yep,
thing.
and I make sure that everything looks good, and then it gets printed, and all of my art is considered custom because it's not something from a library that's, you know, because you know the typical ones we all see out there.
Yeah, yeah.
So it takes a little while to have it custom printed and made, and
Yeah.
there was one lady who really wanted to order from me in India. It was her wedding photo.
Hmm.
They're so beautiful, and she said, I really want this custom, and so I actually had it shipped directly to her because it cost her less, and I wanted to make sure, like, here's the option, you can have it sent to me, and I can send you like the little toolkit and all the little things that I
That
include.
you put in there.
I said, or we can have it shipped to you directly, and it'll save you quite a bit of money, and so she was happy about that, yeah. Because she got a really big one, so.
Well, Sparkle Queen does customs.
I do.
Didn't know.
Just if you're patient.
You learn a lot of stuff when you come to a retreat,
That
right?
was really nice to hear.
Awesome,
Me
right?
happy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you're having a good time.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
and it's also, I'm certain for people like you, it's also a good place for you to make connections with other people and stuff there.
Yeah, I've been talking to a couple of people.
Yeah,
Brainstorming together is
Yeah.
fun.
yeah. I knew that they did that last year too. Some of the business people
Yeah,
would sit and talk about business stuff too, so.
yeah, it's nice to have those collaborations.
And don't think it's all business. It's not all business people. It's not all YouTube creators.
No,
I think we're half and half, like creator people and people who don't have a channel or anything, and they just, diamond
they
paint.
just want to be here.
Yeah. So I did have somebody ask that question once, is it all creators and all? No, it's not. It's really not. It's really about
It's
half
people
and half.
from all walks of life.
It is.
Great stories
It
that you
is.
hear.
Yes.
You meet a lot of great people.
And it'll be stories for years to come.
Yes, some
It'll
of
be
them.
stories that we tell over and over.
Some of
and
them
over.
especially.
Yep, yeah. Mhm. You got it. So, Anita, we did do the drawing, it is back a little while ago, like around the 8 o'clock hour. Then we started having guests come in, so, yeah. And I tell you the names, but I don't know them, I didn't have paper to write them down, so it's back there a little ways, but anyhow. All right, you know what, I have now talked for almost an hour and a half, and you know what, I think I'm done talking.
Sounds good.
It's been a long weekend.
Thanks for having me as your last guest.
You are welcome. It was a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah,
I
it was,
never met you or anything, so it was awesome.
I think that's what I've enjoyed the most is meeting so many
Exactly.
people and people who I knew them, but I
Yeah.
never met them in person. so.
Exactly, I know. Yeah, and you hear about there's a lot of names and a lot of people, and then you're like, oh, I get to go see these people and talk with these
Yep.
people and spend 4 days with them and get to know them better. So.
Like, I've hugged a couple people where they're like, you're a real person.
Exactly.
Yes, I'm a real
Yes,
person.
yep, we're all real people here. We are just all real
Yep.
people. Mhm. Yep, you got it. So, thanks for coming on. It was
Yes,
fun. I
thank
like having
you.
people come in and you didn't sell anything because you flew, so you weren't up in the vendor room selling product.
No, not
That's where
this
all my
year.
vendors are up there selling stuff, making money, so, you know.
I know. So log on to the website.
Yeah, there you go, go to the website, there you go, perfect. Yeah.
Maybe next year though, I was thinking about how I could do that.
Bring some
And in my
stuff.
first year, I thought, oh, I'm gonna see what
Just
it's
go see
like.
what it's all about.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
didn't know what to expect, so.
Yeah.
It was beyond my
And some people
expectations.
did that too, like, I think Crystal Canvas, they flew last year and they just came. And this year they decided to drive and they brought some product with them.
Yeah.
So, people get a feel, the lay of the land and see how it's gonna work for them and stuff like that. Yeah, perfect. Love it. All right, well, now I gotta get up off this bench. Actually, I could maybe talk my friend coming out of our room to come around and hit the. I might be able to talk you into coming around on the other side of my camera and hitting the buy button.
Oh, yeah, sure, no problem.
Otherwise, I gotta get up and I gotta walk up and over and all that stuff. So anyhow, you guys, have a good night. Angie is going live in about 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
So you can watch Angie live and hear more fun stuff at the retreat, and she's got some special treats to show everybody.
Yes, and I've got a special treat for you, Mindy.
Oh, that's right. She said, don't get excited, it's kind of a joke, and I was like, okay. Well, joke at my expense.
It's always fun. That's always
It's
fun.
fun, be a lot of a joke. All right, well, I'm glad you guys were here, and I hope you enjoyed, and we got to meet some fun people and all that, so I'll be back next week at home, and I'll see you then, okay? All right, good night, everybody.
Wait a second, I didn't press the right button. Which
Yeah,
button
there's
is
a
it,
little
Mindy?
X at the top.
Oh, that little.
Little X
Okay.
at the top. Good night, everybody.